Come with us to check out the town of Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico and its beautiful beaches, and back to Rincon as we explore its steep neighborhood streets. Oh, and there are cats! Hey there, welcome to Looney Life. I'm Lauda, and this is Matt. We're just a couple of ordinary people trying to get as much as we can out of the life we've been given. You only get one, and it's all about the experiences you have and the people you meet along the way. Come along as we explore the world near and far. On our way out of town for the day, we stopped by our favorite bakery to get some pastelitos de guayaba. What you got?
Pastel de guava. Guava pastry. Pastela de guava.
Bit of a mess.
They're like covered in sugar on the top.
Can't wait to get to mine.
Well, you're gonna have such a stomach ache.
Probably.
We are in Cabo Rojo today. We had one last day in Rincon area, so we decided, screw it. Let's check this place out while we're over on this side of the island. This little square is super cool. Hopefully later we'll be heading to the beach. What Lauda was telling me, the beach was like amazing over here, so looking forward to having a little chill time for our last day here.
The town of Cabo Rojo is a bit of a hidden gem on the west coast of Puerto Rico. It features a traditional town square where you can shop and eat to your heart's content, where you can watch the locals play a lively game of dominoes. It's probably better known for its beaches and lighthouse, but with its cool buildings and funky restaurants, the town itself is definitely worth a visit. Salvador Brau Asencio was a Cabo Rojo-born Puerto Rican journalist, poet, and writer, designated official historian of Puerto Rico by the first American-appointed governor of the island. For more information, click the link below. We even found a proper old-school antique store, which had some really cool stuff to look at. It had been a long time since we'd been in one of those. Balneario de Boquerón is a state park which features the deepest, most protected bay on the west side of the island. The result is a beautiful wide beach with calm blue waters and soft sand that just invites you to hang out for a while. There are paddleboards and kayaks for rent, a sailing school, and a small marina. All in all, a pretty cool place to spend a day. Playa Buye is most definitely a locals' beach. There were people everywhere, lounging, drinking beer, playing music. It was lively for sure. So Google told us this route was 4 minutes faster, and it sure is pretty. We're getting a gorgeous tour of the bay, and not having to sit in traffic doesn't suck at all. We're at Pal 22, apparently. This is totally the place that I wanted to buy and make my bar, but I think it's much nicer than I could ever make it at this point. So, you know, we'll just come here and eat and drink. It'll be good.
Where is it?
Just on the side of the highway, on the top of a cliff, just south of Rincon. It's pretty cool. The view is kind of amazing. And there's a bunch of houses right down there, like 30 feet below us. Pretty funny.
Not complaining about supping. It's raining right now. Happy to not be driving out in this crap. And it's kind of pretty. We got some mofongo, of course, traditional, and chicken chunks, and what is this, some kind of broth? Chicken broth? Broth? Smells good. Okay. Ceviche?
Like I remember from my childhood.
Yeah?
This has been cooked in lime juice and olive oil and vinegar. Cooked. It's really good.
Some ceviche. Mojito.
Living the island life for sure.
Hiding out from the rain.
Holy hell, this is steep. Jesus freaking Christ. I'm really glad it's wet. Also.
Is that a sarcasm?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Wow. That was something.
Chickens! Whiskers!
Aw, chicks, little babies! Look at that thing to the right. I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, but it just goes straight up the hill. We went down this road because we'd seen a waterfall on Google Maps, and we thought it might be fun to chase it down. But when we got there, it was super overgrown and just not really there. The supposedly cool tunnel where it flowed under the road was also so overgrown you couldn't even see through it. We tried, I guess. At least the houses were pretty, and the views were incredible. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. There's a kitten hanging onto our screen door too.
He wants in. He's smelling breakfast.
He does, and he's really freaking cute too.
Hey, buddy. Oh, we got two of you. You got a friend out back?
Just chilling by the car.
No, you gotta get down. You gotta get down. Go. You can't come in today. We're not taking you home.
What do we got?
Papaya. You know, the thing is, unlike the big avocados that are super watery, I'm not a big fan of like the papayas and the other melons, but some reason in the tropical areas, like, they're extra watery too, so they actually have a little more mellow flavor, and I can stand these, so.
Yeah.
The neighborhoods in Rincon are pretty cool. With all the hills that rise right up near the beaches and the ocean, there are all kinds of interesting buildings and houses seemingly precariously perched into the side of the hills. And some of those hills are steep.
So we're just walking down from our Airbnb, and I don't know, as you drive here in Rincon, everything, these streets, you just get used to all these narrow ass streets, and also freaking steep. Sometimes you drive these streets, they're so steep, you're going uphill, you can't even see over the hood, so basically all you see is sky. Cross your fingers that no one's coming. Let's see how steep this street is here. Let's go. $15 Doesn't feel like much, but it goes really freaking downhill. There's level. We're trying to be level here. Now if I do level, yeah. There you go. Where you going?
To the bathroom. God.
Apparently the water is flowing really slow. We couldn't take a shower yesterday, but hopefully we have enough water to at least flush the toilet. Yup. No water. Sadly, this isn't the first vacation we haven't had any water, but that's how we play.
It was our last night in Rincon, so we headed to the public town beach for one last sunset. After getting our fill, we stopped at the little kiosk next to the beach that sells beer where the locals seem to hang out, and we stopped to check it out. Then we were off to the brewery for one last hurrah on the town.